So today I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit about the Arizona water and things to watch out for, and also things that you can do to make sure that you and your family are consuming safe water. So here in Arizona, we do have very hard water, meaning that it has a lot of calcium in it and other minerals that make it a little bit harder on your appliances and fixtures. So one thing that you can do for that is to install a whole house water filtration system, a water conditioner. You can also get a reverse osmosis system for your drinking water. The drinking water is obviously going to be the very most important thing on your list. To make sure that you are removing all of the chemicals, because obviously we are intaking that water, you and your family. You do not want to drink the tap water here. Number one, it tastes disgusting. Number two, it has a ton of contaminants in it that can cause a lot of health issues, cancers, heart disease, kidney failure, things like that. Obviously, that's going to be over a long period of time. But there are things that you can do to make sure that you're getting filtered water and drinking safe, uncontaminated water. So the first thing, like I mentioned, would be the reverse osmosis system. They would install that under your kitchen sink. You'd have its own faucet, and you have that serviced about every 6 months to a year. That, in my opinion, is the best option because it's the most convenient. You just have it serviced a couple times a year and you don't really have to think about it. The other option would be to get those, 5-gallon jugs and a water cooler and do it that way. We have stores all over here called Water and Ice, which a lot of other places don't have that. Here in the desert, water is very important to us because we do not have a huge supply of it. So Water and Ice is kind of a cool store. They sell obviously water, they sell ice, they sell ice cream and snacks and things like that. So when we go, we take our big 5-gallon jugs, we take them inside, fill them up. It's pretty quick that way. You can also fill them up at, gas stations or Walgreens, places like that. They're kind of all over here. So it costs about 30 cents per gallon, depending on where you go. It's between 25 and 35 cents a gallon. That way it is reverse osmosis water. So you're gonna be getting the same kind of water as if you had a filtration system, but it's just a little bit more work because you do have to take those bottles in, unload them, load them into your car, and you do have to have space to be able to store those either in your garage or somewhere in your home. There's also companies that will deliver water to your house, like Sparklets and things like that, and they'll deliver those big giant jugs on a monthly basis or a weekly basis. Those I have found are a lot more expensive than doing it yourself or doing a reverse osmosis system. It's probably about, depending on how much water you get, it can be $50 to $100 a month, and even more if you have a large family and need more water. It also is kind of a pain because you have to remember to put the empty jugs out. You still have to have somewhere to store the jugs. So I would definitely recommend going the reverse osmosis route, and there are a ton of companies out here that can install those systems as well as service them. The other thing that is really important to note is to be getting a whole house water filtration system, a water conditioner, or a water softener. They will install this in your home and it'll filter all of the water, your shower water, your dishwasher, your, washing machine, all of that, because our clothes go on our body. When we shower, that water is on our skin, which is the largest organ that we have. So it's really important to protect yourself, protect your family, and protect your health from these contaminants in the water. The groundwater here has a lot of harsh chemicals and minerals in them as well. It is the desert. We're not meant to have this many people living here. So there are measures that you can take to make sure your family is safe. If you are worried about affording a whole water system, a whole house water filtration system, there are other things that you can do as well. I've seen shower heads that have filters on them. You can easily install those in your shower, so that when you're showering, you're not getting all of those contaminants on your skin and on your body. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. This is not meant to scare you. Millions of people live here and we deal with this kind of thing. It's just important to be informed and educate yourself and take the correct measures to protect yourself and your family. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. If you'd like to learn more about buying and selling real estate in Arizona, you can access our free buyer and seller workshops at gophoenixrealestate.com/workshops. We'll see you there. Thanks.